If we think in terms of reflecting upon our own lives, we can go in two different directions. One is easy and one is incredibly difficult. And like most things, the one that is easy pays very little, and the one that is difficult pays very large. With everything you've been through in your life, you have the choice to point fingers at others or to look at yourself and see what you could have done differently. It's funny, every time I turn on a motivational video or listen to someone talk about self-improvement or something like that, I always hear them say, forget about your past. Don't think about it, it's meaningless now. And that's true to some extent. But I think a lot of us forget is the reflection that needs to take place. We need to look to our past to see what we have done wrong, to see where we can improve. I'm not saying you should live in the past. That's the worst thing you could possibly do. What I am saying is you need to learn from the past. So right now I want you to sit back and think about why you are not where you would like to be. Most of the time, the usual things are going to come to mind. You're going to subconsciously start pointing fingers to others, blaming other people for your problems. You could blame your parents. You could blame the school you went to. You could blame your upbringing, your family. You could blame poverty. You could point to everything else except you, and some of it may be valid. I'm not here to determine whether what you are saying is justifiable or not. What I am saying is you have control on how you respond to what you've been through. You can blame other people and your circumstances, and that makes it incredibly easy for you. Or you can figure things out for yourself, and that is incredibly difficult. If you're an alcoholic, if you're on drugs, if you're overweight, if you're broke, the decisions you have made in the past have led to the outcome and to where you are right now. If you are drinking alcohol 3, 4, 5 times a week and you are progressively drinking more and more, you are allowing yourself to become an alcoholic. And yes, like I said, it is incredibly easy for you to blame it on your circumstances. For you to say, I'm an alcoholic because my father didn't love me, or my mother didn't love me, or I didn't have a good family, I'm poor, I'm this, I'm that. You can blame all that, and no one can stop you. All I am trying to do is give you an alternative path that will lead to better results. You can do with the information I give you as you will. And just a little side note, you had misfortune, I understand that. Things have went wrong, the worst has happened, and you are where you are because a lot of shit hit the fan. Sure, your life wasn't perfect, and I am sorry for that. But whose fucking is? I can answer that. No one's. Your excuses, your bullshit that you're feeding yourself is meaningless. You are where you are because you effed up in the past. But I want you guys to realize something. You do not have to continue down the same path. You can change. Your past doesn't mean shit if you do change. Now, like I said, I'm not saying to deny your past. Your past was real, it existed. Whether that's a good or horrible thing, you can't change a damn thing. You only have control over what you do right now and what you do from here on out. And I need you guys to forget about the future too. Sure, it's great to have goals, it's great to have dreams, but if you weigh 350 pounds and all you do is dream of being 180 pounds, you could dream for a decade and odds are you'll still be overweight. Instead, I need you guys to think short term. Think one day at a time. What can you do right now to change your future? And obviously, if you go work out right now and you're 350 pounds, you're not going to lose it all in one day. It didn't take you one day to build up all that fat. Now you got to take the time to get rid of all of it. I'm talking weeks, months, maybe even years to develop and go through this entire process. And please, for God's sake, do not start tomorrow. You know damn well that's some bullshit you've been feeding yourself forever. Tomorrow should not exist for you right now. You need to think about what you can do today, what you can do at this very moment to change your outcome for the future. Don't overwhelm yourself. Do what you can right now. Get that ball rolling. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up. And if you enjoy this type of content, I have tons of videos just like this one on my YouTube page. So if you actually hit subscribe, you'll be updated every single time I post one. If you guys want to get in contact with me, my Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram is all below. And I'll be also sharing on there with you guys. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you later. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot, please hit the share button and post this to your Facebook page. The more people that get this message, the more people that are changing their lives, the better our world will be for all of us. You have the power to make an impact today, and I hope you choose to do so. See you guys.